When Aubrey was around 14 years old, they moved from Camberwell. They bought the property called Scannelby, that house you see as you go up Cash Road on the left. It wasn't just cattle, it was also a tree felling. Aubrey's grandfather was Henry Stuart-Russell, who wrote the Genesis of Queensland and who was an explorer of the Wide Bay district. So they come from a line of fairly privileged family. Aubrey and his father's brother was enlisted in 1916 and all fought together. The two brothers were wounded 4 days apart and returned home. Aubrey, he got sick pretty much immediately, got the flu and was hospitalised, and then about 6 months later he got the mumps and was hospitalised. From what I believe, Aubrey was a bit of a larrikin, and I do believe at one stage he had his leave from the war, which they all had time out, and he didn't return on the day he was due to because he was playing up a bit. He was appointed as Lance Corporal from a private. He was badly gassed. I imagine it was mustard gas. It took him some time to recover from that, and then he was returned to the front line, and then he died of wounds 4th of July 1918. Private J. English, 15th Battalion. He was shot in the shoulder by a machine gun bullet which went through his body in front of Corby just at the commencement of the advance. I could not say where he was buried, and I looked for his grave but could not find it. He came from Eumundi. My husband and I went to France in 2007 looking for his gravesite. We actually landed on it the first stop. Oh, I get a bit emotional actually, having sons of my own. But I think he was a treasured boy and the only son, and probably a lot of plans were laid down for him. And I think it would have been devastating when I know what I know of the family. His parents saved every letter that he ever wrote from the war. He always addressed to his dear mother, my dearest loving mother, and he always finished with, I am your loving son. And he wrote to his sisters the same way. I've written to Ness, that's his older sister. I've handed it to the censor, but thought one letter home for Christmas was not enough, although the news is very scarce. I shall address this to you Monday. Suppose you'll be having your holidays. Mind you have a good time and liven the old home up, for I know how poor mother feels when one of us are missing. But I don't let that trouble her, but just hope the next shall be spent under more peaceful conditions. Aubrey's life really was dominated by his death because it devastated his family so much. It defined his life.